All right. Hope everyone is good. Unfortunately, it appears that today we won't have the chat available. For some reason, the server seems to be down. So I decided to do the show anyway. Unfortunately, there would be no or very little interaction. And we go on anyway. I mean, I'm going to talk to myself, but I hope you are there. And if you are there, I hope this is useful. So what I'm going to do a review of all the markets, and at least you can have in mind some of the levels. So it's likely going to last a little bit, be a little bit shorter, this show. So welcome to FS3 Tokyo Open Live Room. This is a daily show where we feature real trading and real analysis. Uh, Actually following and trying to understand what the big players are doing. And the big players like algos, professional, smart money, they leave footprints in price, and that's what I try to model with my method. It's a daily show at the very heart of the Asian session with me. I'm Giuseppe Basile, also known as the FibStalker. I promise that I only stalk price using Fibonacci. I don't stalk people. It's a daily show from Sunday to Thursday. Today is Monday, March the 7th, 2016, and it's 6 past 7 p.m. here in Toronto. The show normally it's 7 p.m. to 7:45 p.m. Today, as you can see, for some reason the chat is not working, but I will continue. And as you know, risk is everything for me. If we master risk in trading, if you master risk in trading, you actually sign up for success. Success in trading, it's my strong belief, it's all about being capable, understanding, and become capable of managing risk, and not letting other emotions like greed, fear of losing an opportunity, fear of losing money get in the way. Easier said than done, but in reality is that the reality is that when you understand a few things and you really start practicing risk management as professionals do in a very serious way, you see your trading shifting completely. So trading Forex and its derivatives, futures, options, and CFDs, and other instruments with retail off-exchange transactions involve substantial risk of loss, and it's not suitable for all investors. You may lose all or more of your initial investment. Leverage can work for you as well as against you. It magnifies gains as well as losses. Past performance is not necessarily indicative of future results. Please also review FS3 risk disclosure on the website. The information, including commentary and trade ideas provided in this webinar, should not be relied upon as a substitute for extensive independent research which should be performed before making your investment decisions. The idea and the material provided in this webinar are for your general information and educational purposes. I, Giuseppe Basile, FibStalker Consulting Incorporated, and FSA will not be responsible for any losses incurred on investments made by attendees as a result of any information in this webinar. Hello, everyone. I'd love to say hello to one in each of every of you. Unfortunately, we don't have the chat working. I will try once more, and then I'll just continue. So if the chat does not work, I will actually keep speaking to myself today, and it is what it is. Sometimes, these services do not work. There is needed time for downtime, for updates, and you have it. I also want to remind that we changed recently the time, so don't be mistaken. The start is going to be always 7 p.m. EST to 7:45 p.m. So let's dive right into the charts, and because I cannot interact with you on the chat today, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to review this market and try to project and see what's going to happen in the coming days. Let me start from the SP 500. This market, as you know, has actually reached the second target. I'm still looking for a retest of that 1975, and this could keep pushing this price higher. So this market has not done yet. And as you can see, when this market start moving higher, you can see move like this. Market keeps moving in extension without ever retracing until it gets to a point where sellers come in. Probably we didn't reach that point yet. I'm not sure whether we are gonna see 1975 here. This is still a possibility. And this market has actually attempted, due to profit taking, first move lower on the 4-hour and then rallied higher in the last 8 hours here. So we will see. We will see what happens, and now this market is going to moving forward. Gold has actually tested a level that we indicated yesterday, the 1261. So sorry, yesterday I have not indicated this level in the FS Street room, but in my private room. So a level that has been tested successfully is the 1261. This market is back into this level, and this could be retested again for a continuation higher. Mind that this market is still on top, moving laterally on top of support, and there is a potential for a continuation higher. Silver is doing some catch-up work, as I like to say, because silver has been relatively weaker compared to gold. So I believe that this market eventually is going to catch up and reach the 1660 level at least here. This cup and handle is forming here. It's very bullish formation, and this is also one of the formation that you would see in the continuation style as well. So if you want to get more information on the continuation style and some of the other content that I've produced, you should seriously review some of my webinars that are free on FS Street. There are some open webinars as well as premium webinars, but there are several open webinars, and there's one thing I didn't do today. Actually, I didn't pay homage, and actually I didn't say hello to everyone. So I'm doing it now. Hello, thanks for joining in today. I'm Giuseppe Basile. If you never met me, and I didn't want to show my face. Rather, I wanted to show my my webinar here. And if you go on my page, you look for me, you look for this name here, you will find in the webinar tab, you will find a number of webinars. Now, the webinars with the P close to them, they are premium, but as you can see in 2014, there are a lot of free webinars. And recently, I've created a series which I called the Continuation Trading System for Forex and Stock, starting here November the 11th. And in this series, I've presented the full method in 8 webinars, in 7 webinars here, and I also offered the actual rules of the continuation style. So if you're interested and if you're serious about trading, you should really consider a premium subscription to the webinar, and you can read my series of webinars, but there are several series from professional traders, other professional traders as well. All right, so I just wanted to share this and then move again, not to my picture, but rather the charts here. So the cup and handle, it's a very well-known pattern, but in the continuation style, I offer a twist of these patterns. I show how to explain these patterns using the models that they use to models algorithms and how they are positioned in all time frames. Plus, I also offer ways to basically improve the entry and the risk management for breakout entries, and that methodology works basically for any breakout-based methodology. Okay, so this is certainly something you want to you want to keep in mind. Now let's continue our analysis. Australian dollar, US dollar. I mentioned as well that this market was due for a correction. That correction never came. The market, on the other hand, printed higher highs. But the way I use these levels is that they become important only when they are tested. They are not to be used for counter trend trades. And I believe this market has reminded once again to us as today that the market can keep moving in the direction of price until it retraces, and when it retraces, then these levels become important. So 73.70, if the market gets into that level in tomorrow or in the next 2 days, this is an important area to monitor for a continuation higher. And I use the FibStalker timing to actually time these entries. The Euro Australian dollar has been quite interesting. This market has continued set up and continued lower. It has also printed the lower lows. The Australian dollar, US dollar printed higher highs. This market printed lower lows. But if this market retraces, 149.30 is the level to look for a continuation lower. I believe this market can move into the 140.73 area here, and it can do that very, very quickly. Just a matter of where the move is going to start from. Euro Canadian dollar, same situation here. I got a fairish trade in this market. This market has traded shorts, extension shorts, which could push price into that 142 and then eventually 141.20, 141.30 here. However, it also has traded temporary weekly long here, but those longs have been rejected. So this market is now kind of a correction, short-term correction higher here, and it has also on this very small time frame, it could actually has found already a resistance and could retest this level, the 146.55, before a continuation lower. I believe this market has the potential to revisit previous lows and also being pushed lower. So if this market is going to offer opportunity, we traded an opportunity here short during the European session. I have a private room where I actually review the market during the European session as well as the US session, which are the session with the highest volume. So 146, 50 here is to be monitored as well. US dollar, Canadian dollar, you know very well that I was at some point bullish in this market. This market broke the weekly, and again this week I started moving lower. This market can revisit now 120.50, and it's just a matter of again how we get there. Hopefully would be nice to get a 134.53 for a continuation lower. It's a long way up there. I mean, it's more than 200 pips, but this market can move very, very quickly, and we should always be ready to trade this measure move here. New Zealand dollar, I also mentioned this market. I mentioned this market a lot recently, and this market is moving into 68.50, as you know, and we were capable of capturing one area of potential support here. The market bounced from the level, and it's now being pushed higher into that 68.50. So if the market gets there, that's the profit taking of that trade that we started 300 pips below at 65.50. So there's no reason to exit this market at this stage. Same situation for the pound versus Japanese yen. We were able to capture the 160.50, and this market could retest that level, but if it continues higher, has the potential now to move into 164.70. Australian dollar, Japanese yen is a very similar situation as the Australian dollar, US dollar kept moving higher before a potential correction. We don't know whether that correction has started today. If that's the case, this market is going to move a little bit much lower here, almost I'd say it's 80 pips lower into 83.70 before we can see continuation higher in this market. Okay, so that seems to be the case here, but of course the market can always surprise us, as the euro dollar has surprised us today, and in a way we know where this euro dollar could be going at the moment, to test that 50%, the 1050, which was never tested. Seeing the strength here, this market could also retest all the way into the 111.04, but I believe that the move higher in this market is limited here, and this market can indeed be pushed higher, though there is a case for that. And so when the market offers a setup for that, we should always respect that level. So we have two levels here to watch, the 110.50 and the 111 area there for this market. Okay, the Australian dollar, the pound versus US dollar has moved higher as well, and this market has support and has tested the 141.30 successfully here. Likewise, the pound versus Japanese yen has been pushed higher, and it's putting under jeopardy the short levels, the resistance levels brought about by shorts on the daily time frame. So longs are still working in this market and could actually push price higher into 143.90 level. Let's continue here. US dollar Japanese yen. We wanted to see a little bit of strength in this market, but we saw weakness, and for a reason, because the euro has been actually moving higher. As I mentioned before, I believe that moving the euro is limited, and this market could be coming to retest the 1280 area here. So if that happens, that would help euro dollar prices higher, and then we could have a move lower in the euro dollar if that's the case. And we should then see the US dollar Japanese yen correcting into one of those two levels we are watching. That's the 116.40 and the 116.30 and 118.40. If we get into one of these two levels, I think we are going to get a continuation lower. We will see how the euro and the US dollar Japanese yen, which are often moving pair, will continue here. The weekly euro Japanese yen here has tested, although not not the way I would like to see it, this level here, 121. I consider this level traded anyway, and this was a long weekly long, so this market will put under pressure some of these levels. If you're long this market, you should keep your trade at least into 127.30 area, because this market can continue higher now. And although it's coming back here on the 30 minutes and 4 hour, there is a level that could and should hold. It's going to be a second test of this 124.70. If the market bounces off of this market, this could be an opportunity to take into account for the next hour, as well as the European Open here. So there are opportunities that we want to take advantage of here. This market is being retested. This level is being retested. And the last two markets here, the Australian dollar and New Zealand dollar, It's been a very odd market, very difficult to trade. It's been moving laterally now for months between 0960 and the lows here around 106, and the 109.60 has held, and now it has broken. So there is the possibility for this market now to continue higher into the next level, which is going to be 110.75. If that's the case, that would be the first time longs are respected on the daily and weekly here. So we have to consider the possibility of a change in character in this market. Finally, the Canadian dollar, Japanese yen. I had an area here, 86.10, that has not been tested yet, and this market could actually test that level for a second time and continue lower. There is still this market has still the potential to continue higher into the 86.14, and we will see how it behaves once it gets there. It's unfortunate today. We don't have the possibility to interact. Usually we do that on the chat. So don't despair, though. We will be here every day from 7 p.m. EST to 7:45. And I hope I gave you a little overview on what are the important levels to watch for tomorrow. And tomorrow is Tuesday. We have very light news first beginning of the week, then news start picking up on Wednesday, and then Thursday we have the ECB rate, and that's going to be a market mover. We will see whether the euro will be already positioned in the direction of the larger move that we anticipate being on the downside. And what I believe is that this market is actually currently setting up, and it might retest this 110.40 area here, or even higher, 111, and that and that would actually set up for the next continuation lower, which could initially bring price into 1723. I'm looking for that setup to happen before the news, before the ECB, because usually what I notice is that algorithms tend to be positioned on price in advance before the news comes out. So this is it for today. It's unfortunate. It's a shorter session here, but you should have some good material to think about, and always never forget to manage risk. Trading success is all about risk management, and if you learn to do that in the right way, you will eventually be successful. That's something that I strongly believe, and I saw that shift in a lot of students I have in my coaching program. So thanks a lot for being here today. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. EST. Bring your questions, and in this session I spoke to myself mainly, but usually these sessions are very interactive, and I'm looking forward to have you with us so that we can discuss this market and uncover newer opportunities. So thanks a lot for watching. I'm going to leave you with a slide here. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget, it's going to be 7 p.m. EST to 7:45. And thanks a lot for watching.